other.
Right.
I failed a physical for the state of Missouri because I tested positive for hepatitis C, and there's a lot of guys in the wrestling business have hepatitis C.
Right.
Oh yeah, God yes.
I think who is it?
I'm the only guy. I'm just like the only guy that's come out publicly and admitted it.
You know who else I think has that, bro? I think who is it? Randy Orton's father, right? Bob Orton.
Yeah, Bob Orton Jr. But even I mean, but even that wasn't really well known. But see, I like to make it well known because it's safe to work with me.
Yeah.
It's just you can't be fucking slicing your foreheads open. And we are in the year 2010. The jig is up on the whole fucking blade job thing, folks. I mean, for fucking Ric Flair to go out there and fucking go and cut his head coast to coast and bleed all over the people in the front row, that's fucking ridiculous.
You could hit him with a pillow when he's bleeding.
In this day and age.
Well, this is my thing, and somebody just brought this up in the chat room, Sean. This was my biggest problem with TNA when your whole situation went on. Was at the pay-per-view they ended up saying you no-showed, which wasn't true. Somebody wanted to know in the chat room why you think that TNA would do something that low.
I can speculate.
Let's speculate, my man.
First of all they had to do was fucking call and ask me how I think they should handle it. But they didn't give me that fucking
respect.
They didn't give me that courtesy even. And they led the people to believe for a week and a half or so that that I was going to be there. And there are laws called HIPAA laws which are confidentiality laws when it comes to medical shit like that. That do you think them from coming out and saying so? But the thing is they could have asked me, and I would have even probably told them, look, yeah, go ahead and say I got fucked up and missed the show. Blame it on me at first until we can figure something else out. But they didn't even give me the common fucking courtesy.
So do you think this is going to hurt your chances for a WWE or TNA return? Because I mean, it's think about Bob Orton. You know what I mean? When they found out that he had whatever he had, I think it was hepatitis C or something like that.
Yeah, but you want to know what the problem with that was? That he fucking did a blade job in there with Taker. And
That's true. That's true. That's true.
He knew it.
Right, you're right, and he did it. He did that angle. He did that blade job, knowing that he had the hepatitis C. You're right.
So, when TNA got you off TV,
and here's the other thing: the type of hepatitis C I have is 92% curable from the genotype, the strain of hepatitis C that I have.
Right.
Oh, wow.
It's a 6-month treatment. It's definitely not fucking pleasant. Like if there's a chemotherapy drug involved in it. You feel like you have the flu a lot of the time, but in 6 months you're 90% chance of completely clearing it from your blood.
Well, we'll definitely keep you in our prayers, my man.
Well, I mean, thank you. And here's the thing: I really don't want anybody to feel sorry for me because more than likely I acquired that from really, really stupid fucking choices that I made in my life.
Right.
You know, I mean, it could have been from IV drug use. It could have been from blade jobbing with other guys down in Mexico. It could have been a lot of things.
Right.
You know, but I never shared a needle with anybody. You know.
Yeah.
That I know of.
Right.
Well, everybody in the
Thank God I don't have HIV. I'm grateful, and my health is fine.
Well,
my health is fine. The virus, it's dormant in my body. My liver enzymes are fine. I feel good, and
Well, you haven't. I'll tell you what.
Contrary to popular belief, it is not. It's not really something that's passed through sex.
You are. I'll tell you what, man. You are one of the only guys in the pro wrestling industry that has not aged a single bit in 20
Yeah, well,
years.
you haven't seen the top of my fucking head lately.
Funny. Hey, I just want to tell everybody in the chat room, man, you guys got to get on Twitter, get at TNA Dixie Carter and tell her that we want Sean back on TNA, back on TV, because right now it sucks without the...
Yeah, Sean Waltman back to TNA, guys.
Here's the thing, too, is there's other heat there, and that's the bottom line, and I'm sure that played a big role in the way that shit was handled, because when I saw Dixie after that, she told me, and she was very sincere, and she gave me a hug, and she was like, don't worry, we'll get through this together. And I waited around for several weeks, and I gave ideas of, I could do any job. I brought myself up in the wrestling business, and I learned every fucking job, from setting the ring up to everything. I even produced my own segments on many occasions for Vince, when we worked for Vince in the Attitude Era.
Yeah, definitely.
And not only that, I've got booking experience. I helped write TVs down in Mexico with Louis Jack Melendez, who's a really, really brilliant guy. And I'm not too fucking bad on color commentary either. And there's a million things I could have done, but the truth is, and I'm not gonna fucking go into details on this.
Yeah.
Because I feel bad enough about the situation anyways, but there was a lawsuit against them with Conan. That was a racial discrimination suit. And, and the truth is I witnessed some things that, you know, and I don't say that company is racist whatsoever.
Yeah.
But there was some shit that went down that was fucking bullshit, and I saw it, and I was put in the middle, and I was, and I had this struggle in my mind on, you know, on what was the right thing to do, and so I told the truth, and apparently that cost the company a lot of money, and you know, and I can't believe they even brought me in after that.
Oh, I was going to ask you about that. Whose idea was that? Because Scott Hall said in a recent interview that Hulk Hogan was the one that really approached him about it and got him, you know, on board.
Yeah, it was Hulk, and I love Hulk, man, and I love Eric, and you know, and Eric, you know, he can be a dick or whatever, but at least you know where you stand with him. He's not gonna rub cheese on your neck and then stab you in the fucking back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Let me ask you this, man. From your work in Mexico, Swagger Fan in the chat room is asking. We've heard stuff about Teddy Hart and his reputation over in Mexico. What's the latest with that? You guys get along? Talk? What? I
get along fine with Teddy. I just think he's out of his goddamn mind.
Yeah, well, I think a lot of people throw fits because he goes out there and he feels like he's gotta hit every single spot.
Fucking move he knows.
Exactly.
And if you tell him to fucking calm down and grab a hold,
he's gonna do more.
Try to cut his grass. But he always respected me because I knew him since he was a little kid,
right?
And from my relationship with his uncles.
Right. Guys, get to our live chat.
I knew his uncles better than he did.
Let me, you want to take a live phone call, Sean?
Absolutely.
No doubt, brother. Get to our live chat room, guys. It is www.WZROnline.com/chat. Once again, WZROnline.com/chat. Lots and lots of people in there tonight, and the live phone number to call us is area code 518-712-3070. Once again, 518-712-3070. I think we've got some calling you live on WZR Radio with Sean Waltman. What's your name? Where are you from?
Hey, the name's Wally from the chat room.
Wally, what's up, dog?
Good show, guys.
Thank you.
Just wanted to ask Sean. I saw his career in AAA in Mexico. I was wondering what happened with Juventud Guerrera. What was the drama with him, and how was his whole experience in Mexico?
Juventud Guerrera is a puto. That's the problem with him. He's got a big fucking mouth, and he, you know, when I had the thing with when I tried to kill myself, I opened up to him about it, and when he came to my house right after it happened, after I got out of the hospital after being on life support for 3 days, and the guy tells me, I promise I won't say nothing to anybody, and then he goes on a radio talking about me, and he goes, "Oh, did you hear about X-Pac?" And he told the whole.
I heard that interview, man. I follow Triple A. I saw your whole D-Generation mix. It was actually pretty cool.
So finally, he came, Dorian Roldan, and his fucking infinite fucking wisdom, who was like the 23, 24-year-old kid that got put in charge of AAA once the late great Antonio Pena passed away, who was a genius. Decided to bring Hoovy back, and you know what? I forgive people and I forgive Hoovy, but when you do something like that, you're gonna get fucking paybacks because you have to know that you're not gonna be able to get away with doing something like that to me. So basically, and everybody else in the locker room hated his guts too. He was in the ring in a 10-man cage elimination match fucking thing, and everybody in the ring was beating the fuck out of him for real, punching him in the fucking face. And then,
I saw that match, and I was like, why is everybody ganging up on Julie?
Because he's a fucking piece of shit. So basically what I did was in front of all the boys, I went and I took a shit in his bag.
Oh, I was going to ask you about that too, man. I read all about that shit. You took a
shit in his paleta.
All right, man. Thanks for the info, man. Keep it up, man.
How many bags would you say you shit in over your career, Sean?
You know what? On the U-Shoot interview, I kind of they tried to back me into a corner and ask me how many, and I said less than 10. But it's way less than 10.
Okay.
And to be honest with you, most of them, I think in hindsight, I feel very bad about because, you know, people like Tammy Sitch didn't deserve it. I don't think Sable really deserved it, even though she was, you know, very, very unpopular at the time, and it was a very popular rib that was pulled on her, and everybody loved it. Everybody got a great kick out of it, but you know that was a heavy rib, and you know, looking back on it, I don't know. Like today, I wouldn't do it. Today, I would save it for guys. Like, I'd shit in that fucking Mike Sparta's bag in a second.
I think a lot of people on Facebook would, too.
Yeah, so, I mean, but as far as, you know, in the past and everything, and the only other one that was very justified was Hustle Rip Rogers, because he's a piece of shit, and he tried to steal my money, and he stole Jerry Lynn's money at a fucking independent show for Mike Shaw. There used to be Bastion Booger. Caller, he can deny it all he wants. He can deny it all he fucking wants, but he knows and God knows that I'm fucking telling the truth.
Caller, you're live on WZR Radio.
I took shit right in this fucking fanny pack.
Caller, you're live on WZR Radio with Sean Waltman. What's your name? Where you from?
Hi, my name is Brian. Hi, my name is Brian. I'm from Santa Fe.
What's up, Brian?
I think that might have been a prank, dude.
Yeah. No, but let him talk. He's probably got some shit he wants to talk about.
See, we got to get him back. Call back up, my man. Call back up.
Yeah, if you want to fucking go toe to toe, fucking bring it on, motherfucker.
Caller, you're live on WZR Radio. What's your name?
Hey, my name's Chris Chandler.
What's up, buddy?
What's up, bro?
Hanging in there, man. I'm going to go see you Saturday down here in Danville, West Virginia. Logan, I mean.
Oh, right on, man.
Yeah, I saw you on your Twitter earlier.
I just got on. Looking forward to that, man. Are you coming out, really? Are you going to do the Are you coming to the Q&A also?
I'm going to try to come to the Q&A. I got some other things I'm going to do. I've been talking to Gary, so I'm going to try my best to come to the Q&A. Just wanting to plug it up there for him and, you know, go ahead and mention that you were going to be there this Saturday at the
I wasn't gonna end the show without plugging these dates I got coming up this weekend.
All right.
I appreciate